Thanks for hitting play. Right now, we find ourselves at a very pivotal time, a very important time, and a rather menacing, threatening time as well. This is a year of local elections, and we can make a difference. So, despite the evils around us, know there's more that we can do, and we need to speak the truth, and that is our good fight. So this year, we'll be able to elect our local school board members. Let's take a quick consideration of what's happening in the local schools. There's a denial of reality in the ideology that some are being taught. Kids are being forced to use pronouns that are not accurate with biology. What's the harm in that, we may think? I've just denied one of the most obvious truths, and some schools are trying to teach our kids this. Not only that, but they're grooming the kids to either not only accept this untruth, accept this lie, and possibly even go so far as to alter their existence permanently and become unable to have children of their own. But also, they're teaching kids that realize that lie to have to go along with it. And what a scary place we are in society when people are programmed through propaganda and through social emotional tests to accept a lie and to act on a lie, even though they know in their minds and in their spirit that male and female are true and they are not fluid. So real danger in this, beyond that and beyond infertility, is what's the next step in LGBTQ, etc., etc. They keep on adding letters to the end, and it's easy to become disinterested in the alphabet soup. Well, if we're going to deny reality and deny what's in our hearts and minds, if society does that, then it's easier to then accept all the perversions that they're going to want to take us down, including the abuse of children, which we see in the sex trafficking. That's such a horrific problem from hell, and that has to be stopped. But please understand that it is a strategy of the far left to get students, to get your kids to accept what is not true. I mean, if gender is fluid, then how easy is it to make age fluid or species fluid and, get into bestiality? And just, we cannot allow for our children to walk down that road. We have to save humanity as best as we can. We have to protect our children, and that is our right, and that is our duty, to stand up for truth. And right now, with the local elections coming up in November, you can start supporting and campaigning for the school board candidates that are going to stand up for truth and say, no comprehensive sex ed in our schools, because that is grooming children. And if we won't stand up and protect our children's hearts and minds for truth, and our children's bodies and sexuality and ability to have full normal lives and have children of their own someday, we have lost what it is to parent and to consider the importance of these local elections coming up. It's not the only step you can take. Teach your kids truth. Know truth, teach your kids truth, by all means. But a relatively simple thing that you can also do that's very immediate is know who your school board members are who are not going to tolerate sexualization of children. So you need those school board members to stand in the gap for parents, to listen to the parents. You need to know who they are. Obviously, vote for them, but support them. Let your friends and family know. Post on social media. These are the people that are going to build a wall against this perversion of teaching our kids so many untruths and then making them through social emotional learning, testing how well the brainwashing is working. So it's your call to action. Um, Seek the higher good. Pray if you do that sort of thing, so that the next generation is not turned into slaves or consumers of slaves or passive of this awful atrocity towards humanity, but rather let us come together. Our fight is to speak the truth. Let's go ahead and do it, and let's elect the people that are going to build a wall against this evil which so threatens our children. May God bless you in your efforts.